grown.
You haven't seen me in a long time.
Oh,
You and Mother have not left your chamber since the last orbit of Olympia.
so long. Tell me, what have you been doing with yourself?
I have been living with my comrades.
Is Nanja still with you?
Nanja? She returned to her people a long time ago. I am not a little child anymore, Father. I do not need a nursemaid.
I suppose you're right.
I am happy to see you, Father.
Look, look what I brought. A few crumbs from the royal kitchen. Do you remember how we would feed the winged sooths after our morning meal?
Father, you're so naive. You do not know, do you?
What? Are things so bad that we have to upset your mother so? You were always filled with so much joy. A happy princess, running through the halls full of mischief and smiles all the time.
I am not a little girl anymore, Father.
Of course,
What is it that Majon says?
he accuses you of leading a rebellion against your mother.
Of course he has to exaggerate it like that.
Is it true?
We are not rebelling against Mother. We are just seeking change. We are articulating truths that have been whispered about for some time now. Our people have lost their way. They do not follow the teachings of the ancestors anymore. They do not listen to the natural universe. Our people are becoming a cruel race whose happiness depends on the desecration of every other species in the universe.
That seems like a rather harsh assessment.
Father, do you know what the Science League is doing? You brought crumbs from the larder to feed winged sooths, but have you looked outside in the past few years? There are no winged sooths. There are no creatures left. They have all been killed. The production of essence has led to the annihilation of all animals in Kalan.
I don't understand. We're only harvesting the pollen of the Aliaga flower.
That is what Majon and the League have led people to believe, but it's not true. At one time, we used the plasma of the Aliaga, but when it ran out and demand was so high, we turned to the winged and four-legged creatures. The only ones left have fled to the southern hemisphere, where the Southern Alliance has protected them. So now they are breeding the Gligon on industrial farms, sending it out to distant planets to send back the essence by use of its psionic powers. The Gligon is a slave, bred to harvest the essence to sustain artificial happiness.
You speak of the essence with such disapproval.
Can you not see? It is not spiritual bliss. It is a deception.
What's wrong with that?
It's what keeps our people in a stupor. People think the essence gives them strength and beauty, but it doesn't. Our people are evolving to be creatures who are only happy and alive if they are receiving their intravenous feeding. But in truth, it is destroying our people and making them ugly.
Your mother is the most beautiful woman in the kingdom.
Do you really believe that?
Well, you should have known her when she was younger.
Beauty is not the province of the young. It is for all to possess. It is in our hearts. It is in our expression. It is in art. It is in song.
Art. Song. Well, that was for the ancestors.
Was it? Do you remember the path where we met long, long ago? You told me then that you'd never forget long, long ago. Above all others, 'twas I you preferred long, long ago. Love, when it spoke, gave charm to each word long, long ago. You told me tales I delighted to hear, long, long ago. You sang me songs that to me were so dear, long, long ago. But by your absence your truth had been tried, long, long ago. Blessed was I when I walked by your side, long, long ago, long, long ago.
How did you learn that?
It is the song of the ancestors. In my home on the far side of the Talian forest, my comrades and I are cultivating the rituals of the ancestors. We are finding true happiness within ourselves, without the use of essence.
I haven't heard music in so long. I can't remember.
The essence of life is a poison. Now the League is preparing hundreds more ships carrying the Gligon to a distant planet that is already experiencing an imbalance. Their planet will not survive our unquenchable desire. There is not enough blood on their planet to sustain what Kalan now requires.
How do you know these things?
I have friends planted within the League. They too agree this is not what the House of Kalantia stands for.
Perhaps you're right.
Yes, I am. It appears that our time is up.
Yes, your mother only allowed a certain amount of time to speak together.
You should really stand up to her sometime, Father.
Well, she is your mother.
And you are my father.
Laura, take this. Perhaps you could feed outside your window. I'm sure there must be a few winged soofs left.
All right, Father. I will try. It is the sign of our movement. It means go with peace in your heart.
Mis historias. Algún día serán famosos. Oh yes, I have seen the creature. It was long ago. I went to a neighbor's farm. I took one of our lucky chile risas to help protect the farm. And I walked into their casa, and there was the creature, drinking the blood of their favorite pig. It looked at me with eyes like a snake and flashed its lizard tongue and held up the chile risa. And I said, "Ya vete, cabrón!" And it ran away. And then I saw it again many years later. I was riding out on the Sierra Blanca looking for 3 cows that were missing. And I rode all day. I couldn't find them. The sun was getting low, so I started home. I came over a hill into an arroyo, and there I came to the cows. All 3 of them were dead. And next to one of the cows was the creature sucking the blood from the neck. I say, "Hey, that's my cow!" He looked at me kind of funny and opened its mouth as if it was learning how to talk. it say, I'm sorry, but I have to. I said, why do you have to, hombre? And it said, I get life for the people of the homeland. And then I asked it, why do you kill so many? You don't need that much. He looked at me with sad eyes. He said, if I don't send life, neck give me pain. Me no like pain. It was saying that if it had some kind of patron, that if it didn't do what they wanted, they hurt it. See? And he looked at me with big sad eyes otra vez. He said, I'm sorry. And then ran off into the hills. And then, there by the bush, era tu madre.
Don't you have anything better to do than frighten the children like that? They can't sleep at night because of your stories. You have them terrified with your crazy lies.
They need to hear those stories from my book.
And what are you doing with a fire out here? No bueno con los vecinos. You watch that Myrna, she's gonna tell her husband. So let that go out. And come inside. I want to get you fed before Jose comes home.
Okay. Sí, mi amor. I will come in.
And no more crazy lies to the children.
Crazy lies? No. They're all true. The stories are all true. The Chupacabra is killing all the animales.
Ladies and gentlemen.